Guys, I love this story. This is Vance. This is Chase. Fellas, say hello. Hey. And this right here is where it all starts.
Best friends Vance Tomasi and Chase Hartman created Read Repeat, collecting gently used books to donate to students in need.
Hi, I'm Chase Hartman, co-founder of Read Repeat and Eco Brothers. That was me at my first book delivery in 2016 at Robles Elementary School. It was chaos. 5 media crews, 1,400 books, 1,000 kids. I was 10. Now 4 years later, I've collected and donated over 140,000 books and raised $58,000 to purchase high-interest books for kids. But let's rewind. Vance and I have been best friends since first grade. From Cub Scouts to NEHS, we were always volunteering. We were both so driven to make a difference. As soon as we heard kids in our area didn't own books, we knew we could help.
When our NEHS group did this event called Boogie for Books, to enter this event, you had to bring a book. And so we brought a book, and they collected about 500 books that year, but me and Vance wanted to do more.
Well, we were with our NEHS group, which stands for National Elementary Honor Society. We were doing this program called Boogie for Books, and it's basically a party where the fee is donating one used book. And and it was for the books went to kids that were homeless.
Oh, wow.
So that gave us the idea, and then it basically just kept on going and going.
That's right, we kept going. In fact, we set some goals and then reset them and set them again and again. That's an important part of the process. First, you need to know what your mission is. At first, we just wanted to get as many books in the hands of people in need, especially kids. Second, set some goals. Know what you want to strive for. And third, be passionate about it.
It's been a passion for us to do this, and it's been a really fun experience.
When I was a kid, I grew up with a lot of books, and knowing that children in my community didn't have books and didn't have access to them upset me, and that motivated me to give them books.
They had set a goal really early on to donate about 25,000 books. And at the time, they were at maybe a couple thousand books. And my first instinct was, where are they going to get 25,000 books? But it was energizing to see them reach out to all of their clubs and extracurricular activities and run book drives, and the books just poured in. And then once they got to 25,000 books, they immediately set a new goal of 50,000 books, and then they set a goal of 100,000 books. I've been pretty impressed as a parent that they have taken a goal and achieved it and reset it to a bigger goal, and have kept doing this for 3 straight years.
Our goals changed as we got into the schools and met the kids.
It means that they're very caring and nice, and they think about other children, and that they want other kids to grow up and be something.
Well, overall, our favorite donations are to Title I schools, and we really like it because the kids get to pick out their own books most of the time we're there, and we like to see the smiles on their faces.
Read Repeat formed a partnership with Hillsborough County Public Schools. They found us on Twitter, and for 4 years we've had a great relationship swapping books. But we met the kids in each school, and we realized we needed to change up our plan just a little. The majority of the kids we met were minorities, and we wanted them to connect to their reading. Harry Potter, Autumn Brown, Junie B. Jones, great books, but we realized we also needed more books with diversity so the kids could see themselves in the books they read. That's when I reached out to Karma for Cara for help and also ran a GoFundMe. Karma for Cara gave us $1,000, and we raised another $1,000 and bought books for Cleveland Elementary School. Kids picked out 6 used books and 1 new book with diversity. It was a hit. Characters like Sophia Martinez, Elroy Drakes, Little Shaq, and Zoe Sassafras were swept up and taken home in summer reading packs.
We're here at Cleveland Elementary. We're about to donate 3,000 used books and 600 new books from a grant from Karma for Cara.
Thanks, Karma for Cara.
In the meantime, we knew we needed funding, and we also knew we needed publicity. We applied for some awards. I highly recommend seeking out awards for grants, funding, scholarships, and publicity. We've won a lot of awards. Check out this list. But here's some highlights. In 2017, I won the Florida's Prudential Spirit of Community Award, and our Read Repeat project won the EPA's Presidential Environmental Youth Award, one of the top 10 elementary school projects in the nation.
Now let's talk about this medal you're wearing.
So I got this medal from the Prudential Spirit of the Community Awards, and it's an award system that awards young students for their community service. So I went to Washington, D.C. back in May, and we went and got awarded by Michael Phelps.
And not even 13 years old, they were invited to D.C. and awarded the President's Environmental Youth Award.
Well, next will be the national award for you guys, right? And yeah, Vance, you'll be wearing that medal, right?
And he was next. Vance actually won the National Gold Level Award in 2019, and it came with a $5,000 donation. So guess what we did with it? We bought books with diversity for another Title I school in our area, and showed up on Halloween to give away the books for a book spooktacular. That's when I had a conversation with a reading supervisor at HTBS who told me about the need for dual language books in our county. You see, Hillsborough County is made up of 35% Hispanic kids, and 21% of all families in Hillsborough County speak Spanish as their primary language. She told me that many kids enter school not even knowing English. I had to help. That's when I thought big. I applied for the Lightning Community of Tomorrow Award, which came with a $25,000 scholarship and $25,000 for a project of my choice. I wanted to bring dual language books to 6 elementary schools in my county that have a high percentage of Spanish-speaking kids, and I won it. It was amazing. And right before the pandemic closed hundreds of schools, kids were given dual language books for them to read at home with their families. My point is, you gotta be flexible. Your project is going to adapt, and so will you. It will take you places you didn't know you would go, places where there's more need for your help. And lastly, where are you going? That's a great question. I formed a nonprofit recently with my little brother Zach, the founder of Zach's Planet. We called it Eco Brothers. Together, we are now running our projects like a business, and since he's 3 years younger than me, he's also my succession. Zach's already working hard. He was recently promoting his environmental causes on The Doctors and The Drew Barrymore Show, where she gave him $5,000 to help the world.
And I know that you have a GoFundMe, and I saw that you needed like an extra $1,900 to reach your goal. So if it's okay, we want to give you that money and just kick it right to that goal line today. And it's our pleasure. And you know what? I'm just going to do 5,000. Let's just go 5,000.
Thank you.
Together, Zach and I are collecting books, upcycling used stuffed animals and making them into pet toys, doing monthly beach cleanups, and I'm planting a butterfly garden this month at my elementary school for my Eagle Scout project. Vance and I are also still working hard in our county, sharing books with the students and changing lives. My last words of advice are, don't stop. You may get frustrated. You may hit a wall or feel overwhelmed sometimes by the amount of work you need to do. But realize you are changing lives and making the world a better place. No matter how old you are, you can make a difference.
I hope they get happiness and an adventure out of them, because books help inspire kids to do great things, and great things help the world.